What's going on, guys? So this week we're going to be interviewing myself and how mental health can affect student athletes. One thing that's not talked about a lot is that yes, student athletes do get some special treatment when it comes to like getting classes and whatnot, and some people have their minds kind of made up about us, but we actually have a lot on our plate that can really just mentally just mess with us a lot. I'm just gonna like walk you through my day, and you guys will like see where I can get some like mental stress and anxiety throughout my day. So I always start off the day, if it's a typical Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at the field at 5:30 to lift weights from 5 to 6:30, and from there I gotta squeeze in a breakfast before my class that starts at like 9. And then from 9 to class, I got like a little break. I gotta try to fit in lunch for my next class. And then after that class, I gotta go to practice. And practice can go anywhere from 8 to 9 o'clock at night or 3 to 5 o'clock. And that takes about 2 to 2.5 hours of my day. And then sometimes, I know I have a couple weeks, I have a night class from like 5 to 6. And then some guys have classes even later. So to fit in like food and just homework time and time for ourselves is very hard, and that causes a lot of like stress and anxiety in my life, and sometimes I just gotta slow everything down. And I have like tools and stuff that help me with that, but it really does take a toll. Like I know for people that aren't athletes, that are just students, like it is just as hard, and this isn't an excuse just because we're athletes we have it harder, but for athletes it's not a little bit harder, but it adds a little more stress with sports on top. I had to like learn how to cope with this going on in life, and some things I like to do are like, for instance, if I get like an hour window, like I will just turn my phone off, not worry about school, not worry about baseball, and just relax and play video games and kind of take my mind off things. That thing helps me a lot, because when I'm playing, I'm not thinking about the assignment I got to turn in. I'm not thinking about getting enough food in or getting ready for practice, or I'm just in the moment playing video games. And that's kind of one of my many things I like to do, just to kind of relieve some stress and anxiety, because it's hard, because even throughout my day I am just nonstop thinking about what I have to do to get better for sports, and what I have to do before I get to practice, what assignment I can try to fit in before I get to the field. And the worst feeling, to be honest with you, is just whenever you get to practice and then you're done, and you think you're done with your day, yet you have one more class to do and one more assignment to do before midnight. And then you're up all night doing homework, and you have to wake up early the next day. Lack of sleep probably is another thing that is pretty tough, because sleep's really good for your mental health as well. And that's kind of hard to come by sometimes, unless it's on the weekend. But leading me to my next point, the weekend, like I take all opportunities on the weekend just to like get all my homework done during the week, all practice done during the week, and just unwind on the weekend. It's like so another thing that helps like relieve stress is like just barbecuing and making food. I love to make food. I'm not the best at it, but it just calms me down and relaxes me. So I'll just go outside and I'll grill some chicken, make some rice, some asparagus, and just kind of like relax and unload. That really helps with like my mental state. Another thing I like to do is just watch football with my friends on the weekend. Just relax and chill and just vibe and just have a good time, and not talk about baseball, school, or anything that causes me to have so much stress. I think another thing too is a lot of people just see athletes, and then people in general that even aren't athletes, they might put a smile on their face and think that everything's okay, but school and work and practice and stuff like that brings a lot of stress. And even though we might seem happy, or a normal person might seem happy, like they might be going through something. And I think that's appropriate. We should all talk about this, since Mental Health Awareness Month was not too long ago, is that checking on your friends every once in a while and generally ask like how they're doing. I know for me, like that's something I need to do more of. But yeah, it's just it's tough. It's not even just for athletes, just to be completely honest, it's with a lot of people. So I think as a community, the sports community, and as of people that aren't even in the sports world, like we all really do need to look out for each other and help out a lot. So I just encourage all athletes out there, even people that aren't athletes, whether you have like stress, anxiety, or just mental you're just down mentally, whatever's getting you down, just take a break from it. Don't think about it. Don't pay much mind. Just make some food, play some video games, talk to your friends, check in on them, and that really does go a long way. So thank you guys for listening.